Warning. What if I told you the drink you're sipping every night, that warm cup of tea or juice you believe is healthy, might be silently damaging your eyes while you sleep? Yes, you heard me right. As a doctor who has cared for seniors for over 30 years, I've seen far too many elders wake up with dry, burning, or blurry eyes, and they never suspect that their bedtime beverage is part of the problem. You see, after the age of 60, your eyes no longer repair as quickly at night. And without the right nutrients, or worse, if you're drinking the wrong things, your retina, optic nerve, and moisture glands can slowly break down while you sleep. But here's the good news. Today, I'm going to show you 4 powerful drinks you can take before bed that gently support eye healing overnight, without pills or procedures. Just natural, time-tested drinks that elders across India and the US are now using to wake up with clearer, more comfortable eyes. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time is it right now? Please share it in the comments below. And if this kind of gentle health wisdom matters to you, do subscribe. Your eyes will thank you for it. After the age of 60, your eyes begin to change in ways that are gentle, silent, but deeply important. You may not feel it right away, but while you sleep, what once repaired easily now struggles to recover. This is not your fault, and it is not a disease. It is simply how the aging body speaks to us, softly but clearly. At night, your body is meant to rest and restore. But as hormone levels drop with age, especially melatonin and vasopressin, your body's repair signals grow weaker. The tiny blood vessels that nourish your eyes no longer stay wide open. Circulation slows, oxygen delivery reduces, and healing becomes slower. At the same time, your natural tear production declines. And without those tears, your eyes dry out more quickly. You may notice your eyelids stick together in the morning, or that your vision feels foggy, like a curtain hasn't yet lifted. Even when you sleep through the night, your eyes wake up tired. This is because the cornea and retina, the most delicate parts of your vision system, no longer get the same care from your body during rest. And each day, that stress builds. A few hours on your phone, bright sunlight in the afternoon, sugar spikes from sweets after lunch. All these tiny things cause microinflammation. The inside of your eyes becomes slightly irritated, your eye muscles become tense, and your nerves stay alert even after your body tries to sleep. Now imagine this happening night after night without support. That is why so many elders in India say, "Dr. Saab, I sleep well, but my eyes feel worse every morning." What most people don't realize is this. Your nighttime habits can either help your eyes recover or quietly make things worse. For example, drinking too much fluid or the wrong kind of tea before bed may increase inflammation and disturb the balance inside your eyes. But if chosen carefully, a warm, healing drink can gently support blood flow, reduce internal heat, and allow your eyes to rest deeply. This is not about medicine or expensive treatments. It is about giving your body what it needs, when it needs it most. Just like we water the tulsi plant before sunrise, your eyes too need the right nourishment before they rest. I remember one of my patients, Lakshmi Amma from Coimbatore. She used to wake with heavy, stinging eyes every day, thinking it was just part of getting old. But once she changed her evening drink, from masala chai to a warm turmeric milk, her mornings felt lighter, clearer, calmer. She smiled and told me, "Doctor, I still wear my glasses, but my eyes don't fight me anymore." So, dear elder, don't think your time has passed. Even after 60, your eyes can heal, but only if we help them gently, wisely, and with care. And it begins not with big changes, but with one small cup. At the right time, each night. Drink 1. Warm turmeric milk. There is a humble drink found in almost every Indian kitchen, one that your grandmother probably made when you had a cold or joint pain. Yes, I am talking about turmeric milk, warm, golden, and deeply healing. But what most people don't realize is that this simple drink, when taken before bedtime, can quietly support your eye health while you sleep. Not just for colds or bones, turmeric milk works inside your eyes too, especially if you are over 60. Let me explain why. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which is nature's gentle anti-inflammatory. Now you might say, Dr. Saab, what does inflammation have to do with my eyes? The answer is everything. Inside your eyes are thousands of tiny blood vessels. They bring oxygen, nutrients, and moisture to your retina, the part that lets you see clearly. But after the age of 60, those blood vessels become stiff. They don't carry nutrients as efficiently, especially during sleep. And if there's even a little inflammation, from stress, sugar, or sunlight, these vessels shrink further, starving your eyes of what they need to repair. That's when you start waking up with blurry vision, dry eyes, or that strange burning sensation that feels like sand inside your eyelids. I've heard so many elders say, my eyes are worse in the morning than at night. And this is the reason. Curcumin helps reverse this process by calming the blood vessels, reducing silent inflammation, and letting the eye tissues heal properly overnight. When your eyes are not busy blinking or focusing, that is when they need nourishment the most. But they can't absorb those nutrients unless your blood vessels are open, calm, and flowing freely. And this is exactly what turmeric helps with, not by force, but by supporting your body's own rhythm of healing. But the way you prepare it makes all the difference. You see, curcumin is powerful, but the body does not absorb it easily on its own. That's why we need to pair it with a small amount of healthy fat, like half a teaspoon of coconut oil or full-fat milk. This combination allows the curcumin to travel deeper into your bloodstream, reaching the eyes, even while you are asleep. Don't boil the turmeric too long. Just warm it gently, let it dissolve into the milk, and sip it slowly about 1 hour before bed. No sugar, no honey. Let the spice speak for itself. Let me tell you about Jeanette Auntie, age 71, from Pune. She came to me complaining of dry, gritty eyes every morning, even though she slept well. She said, "It feels like my eyelids are made of sandpaper, doctor, and eye drops don't help anymore." She had tried everything, from eye gels to herbal tonics, but nothing gave her real relief. So I asked her to make just one small change. Drink a cup of warm turmeric milk every night, 1 hour before sleep. 3 weeks later, she returned, smiling like I hadn't seen her smile before. She said, "Doctor, I still need my reading glasses, but the burning is gone. I wake up without rubbing my eyes. It doesn't feel like a fight anymore." She didn't change her diet. She didn't buy any expensive supplements. She simply gave her body and her eyes the quiet support they had been missing all along. Dear elder, this is the gentle truth. Your eyes are not asking for magic. They are asking for consistency, warmth, and the right help at the right time. Turmeric milk is not just tradition. It is wisdom backed by science. And if you are someone who wakes up with blurry or irritated eyes, this may be the simplest first step you can take tonight. A small cup, a quiet moment, and a peaceful sleep that gives your eyes what they truly deserve. A chance to heal. Drink 2. Chamomile tea. After a long day of reading, watching the evening news, or scrolling through your phone to check family messages, your eyes feel tired. Not just tired, but heavy, dry, and sometimes even a little sore behind the eyelids. You may think this is normal, a part of growing old, but the truth is, it's your eye muscles asking for rest. Behind every blink, every side glance, and every focused stare are tiny muscles that work hard to keep your vision stable. And after 60, these muscles do not recover as easily unless you help them relax, truly, deeply. This is where a warm cup of chamomile tea can make a quiet but powerful difference. It is not just a bedtime drink for better sleep. It is also a gentle relaxant for your ocular muscles. Chamomile comes from a small daisy-like flower and contains a compound called apigenin, a natural calming agent. When apigenin enters your system, it binds to specific receptors in the brain that tell your body, "You can let go now. It's time to rest." This shift from tension to calmness is what your eye muscles desperately need after an active day. When your eye muscles stay tense, even during sleep, your eyelids do not close completely. This leaves your eyes exposed to dryness, poor lubrication, and disturbed moisture levels. But when the body relaxes fully, the eyelids seal gently, allowing your natural tears to spread evenly across the eyes. That's why many elders notice their eyes feel less dry and more comfortable after a few nights of proper rest. And chamomile tea supports exactly that. Not by force, but by easing your nervous system into a deeper state of calm. Let me share the story of Mr. Raghavan from Kochi. He's 68 and still loves reading old Tamil novels before bed. But for months, he told me, "Doctor, every morning I wake up with aching eyes. It feels like I never stopped reading." He thought it was eye strain or just aging, but I suggested one simple change. Drink a cup of chamomile tea 45 minutes before sleep for 3 nights in a row. He laughed at first. How can a flower do what my medicines couldn't? But he tried it. On the 4th day, he came back and said something I'll never forget. My eyes feel like they slept too. Not just my body. That burning feeling in the morning, it's gone. He didn't change his glasses. He didn't stop reading. He simply helped his nervous system relax enough for his eyes to recover overnight. To prepare chamomile tea the right way, you don't need anything fancy. Just use pure, dried chamomile. No added sugar, no flavoring. Boil water, add the chamomile, and let it steep for 8 to 10 minutes. Don't rush. This time allows the apigenin to fully release. Drink it warm, not hot, and finish your cup at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Avoid combining it with heavy snacks or other drinks. Let it work quietly, on its own. Think of it like lighting a small lamp before bedtime. Not too bright, but enough to guide your body into peaceful rest. And if you're someone who wakes up at 3 a.m. with gritty, aching eyes, this may be exactly the support your body is asking for. Over time, regular use of chamomile tea may also reduce your dependence on eye drops and improve the hydration of your eyes naturally. Dear Elder, this isn't magic. It's your body doing what it was always meant to do. Rest, restore, and rebuild. Chamomile just gives it the signal. A signal that says, you are safe now. You can stop straining. You can let go. And when you do, your eyes will reward you with calm mornings, easier reading, and a gentler start to your day. So, tonight, instead of your usual cup of chai or a restless mind, try something different. Steep a cup of chamomile. Sit in silence. Sip slowly. And give your eyes, and your nervous system a little permission to truly rest. Because even after 60, your body listens. And sometimes, all it needs is one quiet cup at just the right time. Drink 3. Saffron tea. For many elders across India, driving at night has become a thing of the past. Not because they are afraid of the road, but because their eyes no longer feel sharp after sunset. Blurry vision, halos around streetlights, or a quiet fear of missing a turn. These are common complaints I hear. But the real reason behind this is often poor circulation inside the eyes, especially in the delicate blood vessels around the retina. As we grow older, those tiny vessels begin to stiffen, and blood no longer flows as freely as it once did. Your retina, the part of the eye that captures light and forms images, needs constant nourishment to function properly. Without fresh oxygen and antioxidants, those light-sensitive cells begin to slow down, especially during nighttime. This is why some elders feel like their eyes are fine during the day, but betray them once the sun goes down. But here's something most people don't know. A few strands of saffron, gently steeped in hot water, can help support this very process. Saffron contains 2 compounds, crocin and safranal, both known to protect the retina and improve microcirculation in the eye. Crocin helps open up those small vessels, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach the cells that handle light and contrast. Safranal, on the other hand, supports the structure of photoreceptor cells, the ones that help you see clearly even in low light. Together, they act like gentle caretakers for your eyes, not forcing change but supporting function, night after night. This is not a quick fix, but for eyes that are slowly losing confidence, it can be the gentle nudge they need to feel stronger again. And using it is beautifully simple. Just take 2 or 3 strands of pure saffron, add them to a small cup of hot water, and let it steep for 10 to 15 minutes. The color will turn golden orange, and the aroma will be soft, earthy, and calming. Drink it warm, slowly, about an hour before bed. No sugar, no milk, just the saffron doing its quiet work. And then let your eyes rest. Give them darkness, give them stillness, and give them circulation. Because healing doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes it happens in silence. Let me tell you about Mr. Frank, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Bengaluru. He had stopped driving at night for over a year, saying, "I feel like I'm guessing the road after 7 p.m. We added saffron tea to his bedtime for just 3 weeks. No glasses change, no eye drops, no pressure. And one morning, he smiled and said, "I drove home after dinner last night, and for the first time, I felt safe." That is the quiet power of better circulation. So, dear friend, if your night vision is fading, don't assume it's gone forever. Sometimes, all it needs is a little help. Just 2 saffron strands and a few quiet evenings of care. Drink 4. Almond milk. Every night as we settle into bed and switch off the light, we hope for deep healing sleep. Not just for the body, but for the eyes too. But many elders wake up feeling that their eyes are still tired, still dry, still not ready to face the morning light. You may sleep for 6 or 7 hours, but your eyes don't always feel refreshed. This is because after sleep, the body needs a little more support, especially when it comes to overnight hydration and repair. And one of the simplest, most effective supports comes from something humble. A small cup of warm almond milk. Almond milk, when taken in the right way, offers 3 powerful benefits for the aging eyes. First, it is rich in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects the delicate tissues of the retina from oxidative stress. Think of it as a shield, guarding your eye cells against the wear and tear caused by light, dust, and age. Second, almond milk contains healthy fats, gentle on digestion, but essential for absorbing nutrients like vitamins A, D, and E. Without these fats, even if you eat well, your eyes may not receive the full benefit. And third, and perhaps most important at night, almond milk contains an amino acid called tryptophan. Tryptophan helps the body produce melatonin, the natural hormone that signals your brain and body that it's time to sleep. But melatonin does more than help you fall asleep. It also supports ocular health, helping regulate pressure inside the eye and promoting cell repair. This is especially important for seniors dealing with dryness, early signs of degeneration, or light sensitivity. So when you combine these 3, vitamin E, healthy fat, and tryptophan, in one small glass, you're giving your eyes the right tools to heal. Let me tell you about Marie Auntie, a 69-year-old from Hyderabad. She told me, "Doctor, I fall asleep fine, but I wake up with itchy, heavy eyes and sometimes a fog over my vision." She had tried different eye drops, cold compresses, even cutting down screen time, but nothing truly helped. So I asked her to try just one new habit. Every night, 1 hour before bed, drink 120 ml of pure unsweetened almond milk. No sugar, no additives, not cold, just warm and natural. Within 10 days, she called to say, "I still wake up once, but I fall asleep faster. And in the morning, my eyes are calm. No more rubbing." She didn't change her pillow. She didn't stop reading. She simply gave her body what it needed to restore. And that's the beauty of it. No side effects, no complications, just slow, silent nourishment where your body needs it most. Almond milk is not a magic potion. But for eyes that are aging gently, it is one of the kindest things you can offer. So dear friend, if your eyes feel dry in the morning, or if your sleep feels incomplete, try this. 1 small cup every evening. Let it become your bedtime ritual. Because sometimes, healing doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be consistent. And when you care for your body with such small acts of wisdom, it always finds a way to thank you back. By now, you've learned about 4 gentle drinks, each one offering its own quiet way of helping your eyes heal while you sleep. But please remember, you do not need to drink all 4 at once. This is not a prescription or a quick fix plan. It is a calm invitation to choose just one, based on what your body is telling you. Because your body always knows. We simply have to listen. If you often wake up with dry, gritty, or burning eyes, the kind that feel like sandpaper under your eyelids, try turmeric milk. Its anti-inflammatory power will support the small blood vessels around your retina, so moisture can return and irritation can reduce. If your eyes feel tired, tense, or overworked, especially after watching TV or scrolling through your phone, reach for chamomile tea. It will help your nervous system relax, so the tiny muscles around your eyes can finally rest. If you struggle with nighttime blurriness, halos, or fear of driving in the dark, consider saffron tea to support microcirculation and clarity. And if sleep itself has become a challenge, if your nights are broken and your eyes feel puffy, strained, or slow in the morning, try warm almond milk. Its vitamin E and tryptophan will help your body produce melatonin naturally, while also hydrating your eye tissues from within. None of these drinks are magical, but each one is based on real science and ancient wisdom. And each one has helped someone just like you, quietly, gently, and without side effects. Whichever drink you choose tonight, keep a few simple things in mind. Don't drink it cold. Your digestive system rests best with warmth. Avoid sugar. Let the natural taste speak for itself. Use just 120 to 150 milliliters. A small steel cup or ceramic glass is perfect. And drink it 60 to 90 minutes before bed, giving your body time to absorb and respond before you lie down. Make this a peaceful moment, a signal to your body that it's time to rest, not just sleep. Think of it not as a remedy, but as a nightly ritual. A soft gift to the eyes that have served you for decades. They have read letters, looked into the faces of loved ones, watched your children grow, and guided your every step. They have seen joy and sorrow, bright mornings and long nights. And now, they ask for just a little care, a few drops of support, to continue serving you well. So tonight, dear elder, try one. Prepare it slowly, sit quietly, and sip it with awareness. Let it be your moment to reflect, to breathe, and to heal. You may not feel a miracle on the first night, but over time, your eyes will begin to whisper back. They'll blink with less strain, open with less burn, and greet the morning with more peace. Because when we care for our body with love, even after 60, it always responds. It may be slower, gentler, more quiet than before, but it responds. And when your eyes feel that care, they'll thank you in the only way they know how, by seeing the world a little more clearly, day by day. So go ahead, try just one cup tonight, and when you wake tomorrow, see if your body has something soft to say in return. Because healing is not a destination, it is a small step you take, every evening, with warmth, wisdom, and quiet trust.